We got a 2012 Mazda. What is it? An S3i 4-door sedan. Looks like it could be the easiest oil change ever. You got a drain plug and the filter right there. That is awesome. You can drain them both in one shot. $17mm wrench for the drain plug. Oh, bitch is on there. There we go. I think. Maybe. How in the hell is this not metric? You would think a metric car would have metric bolts. Alright, so it's a 5/8, I guess. That's weird. Before we do that, let's drop the oil filter out so I'm not working in the stream. It feels like it's going, but really, you're not gonna work? About now. Alright. I mean, at least it's a small enough little filter that if I have to, I can just put a dang wrench on the thing. She's on there tight. Got a little soup can. Hell, soup can's bigger. It's like a baby food jar. Slick, but it's a little dirty. We don't need that where we're going, do we? This is a handy tool here. It's supposed to hold 20 gallons. So I have to put a piece of tape in and keep track of that because there's no gauge. Did 8 gallons on the 20th and it's 23rd. This is 4.5 or 5 gallons. I'm putting it as 5. Gotta get a picture of this plastic tee up here. We thought we had the coolant leak fixed, but I think they had over tightened it and possibly cracked the tee. or the Y, whatever you want to call it. Alright, well, you can just watch that drain if you want. Here, do you want to see closer? Everybody loves the oil drain, right? It's not a bad little car. It's got some rusty stuff here. We're going to clean all this stuff up and kind of lock that rust down. Probably put some phosphoric acid on it. Lock that rust down, paint it. Do what we can to make it live. It's only got 67,000 miles on the 2012. That's pretty good. Let's let it go. And this thing could go another 250,000 easy. We're going back in there with a fresh Mobil 1 filter. I did run some oil on the gasket and filled it. Snug it. And a quarter. And I'm going to write the date on it. And the mileage. That way the next feller knows what's on there. That next feller's probably me. Alright, let's get in here and fill her up with some fresh. Supposed to take 4.5 quarts, according to the research I did. We're going to drop in some, the owner wanted some Pennzoil Ultra Platinum Full Synthetic OW20. That's bullshit right there. Change your oil every 5,000 miles. If you got an old hot rod with a V8, every 3,000, 3,500. That's about 4.5 quarts. Let's see what the old dipstick shows. Guess I could put a light in here so I could see better too. Okay. So we could take out a half quart. But before we add that, I'm gonna fire it up and take a peek underneath, make sure nothing's leaking. And then we'll check it again. I didn't like the cap off of it. Let's see no leaks. And we're good to go. Just about 4.5 quarts, but a little bit more. So I think that's what it is, 4.5 quarts in the pan. And whatever the filter holds, there's 1/4 quart left. And that is the oil change on 2012 Mazda SI or S3i, I think. 4-door sedan. Check that off the list. I ended up doing pretty much a full detail on this vehicle. Look at the engine bay. This is the before. Thing was nasty. And found a mouse house in there. And here's the after. Looks a lot better. And then I did the interior too, other than I didn't vacuum it or I didn't have a cleaner to do anything. That they did a pretty good job. It came to me pretty clean. I just cleaned it up more. I did the exterior too, a full wash on it, and followed it up with a ceramic, well, a hybrid ceramic from Turtle Wax. Thing looks pretty sharp for being a 2012. So happy 16th birthday, Beavis. I hope you like your ride. We've still got a little more work to do on it, but enjoy it. Take care of it. Well, that's a wrap on this stage of the build. We're one step closer to getting this thing back on the road. And I'm officially out of zip ties. If you enjoyed the gears and grease today, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button down below to help the garage grow. And if you want to see the rest of the build, click down here for the others. Cheers.